I'm giving up. And I'll tell you guys what I'm giving up and why. So I'd say for about a whole month now, I've been doing these very time-consuming uploads where I think the video quality is great and amazing and very fun and very entertaining to watch. And putting anywhere from 5 to 10 hours editing a video can definitely take its toll. Oh boy, yeah, didn't make this. Yikes. So I started to release videos that I thought were, some of the best in, MX Bikes YouTube for sure. But the thing was, I could only upload, so much. I can upload maybe every 2 to 3 days was about my target, and ended up taking like a break, and it just like led to a whole bunch of different things. But generally, I spent so much more time, and in my opinion, these great videos. I was putting out good content back when I used to do daily uploads to like the most stale videos, and I feel like that's still the common theme around MX Bikes YouTube right now, is just more of the stale content where maybe it's not boring to watch, but it is either borderline same content, or you're just getting, not funny edits or anything like that. I just thought I was doing something a little bit different, and it obviously didn't go well. Sure, well thought out videos, some of them are going to do better than others, and some of them just still weren't good, and just in general, some of them underperformed like crazy. Don't get me wrong, I am grateful and I'm still happy that I did try the whole, not daily, putting time into uploads to make myself some of the better videos on the platform. But man, is it heartbreaking to see you put something or put so much time into something and then just watch it flop, especially when you think it's a great video and you think it's gonna do well, you think you do the right things, and then about 2 days later you realize it was 2 a.m. you might have titled it wrong, and it got the wrong, like, it didn't title it wrong, obviously everything's still spelled correctly, but maybe you got the wrong concept across when you could have done something that could have done better. So many things go into it. There's so many components to what I'm trying to talk about and say here. Basically, the community wasn't as responsive as I thought it would be to the style that I was trying to bring to MX Bikes via putting time into it and just these well thought out videos that can bring constant entertainment through the whole thing, and it was not paying off. So that kind of begs the question, what's next with me? Well, I think I might just go back to the stale content that seems to do well on MX Bikes. Daily video ideas, maybe not as exciting. I'm not even gonna get close to spending as much time editing these sort of videos as I am the others. I mean, I put quite a bit of time, and I want to emphasize, I still, like I said, don't regret it. I'm grateful for everyone that did enjoy those style of videos and those videos in general, but it did just feel like a waste of time after watching it kind of not perform the way I thought it would be received, or just how I thought it would perform. I thought my numbers are at an all-time high right now, but most of it is because of MX Bikes shorts. I do have another 2 channels. One of them is way less active than the other. I basically have Moto In Depth, and then I have another channel called E&M. The link to that is in the description if you guys want to go check it out. It's about American football. I'm on Madden all the time over there. Basically putting out constant daily videos there, and those take quite a while as well. So it's not just MX Bikes. If it was, I wouldn't have a problem with uploading maybe every other day and still getting like very good videos out to you guys. I have many other things I want to do and haven't had the time to, because I'm trying to do so much at once, and it's just clearly not good. I'm glad people enjoyed those videos while they lasted. They were good videos. I thought it was a good run, and if you guys would like to go check those out, especially my last video, that one was one I spent a lot of time on. And like I said, I'm glad I could bring at least a smile maybe to someone who watches that video, but honestly, just through and through, to me, it was a waste of time. And I think if a lot of you guys knew what went into all of it, I think a lot of you guys would agree it was purely just a waste of time, and I just couldn't watch and bear any more of my good videos, or what I thought would be a good video, underperform. And like I said, I still had videos that did generally good. Some of my better videos on the channel, obviously, like performance wise, were recently, but it's not exactly because of the editing style or how much time I put into it. It's because of the concept. And for those of you who kept or might keep expecting high quality videos out of me or subscribe to me because of that, I am sorry, but you're not the majority. The majority of people, like I said, the more stale, not boring. I don't want to say boring because that's obviously not offensive, but it just doesn't get the right message across. I'd say the more simplistic videos, the ones that you don't really put too much time into, yet they can still be entertaining. My channel's built more off of information about MX bikes than it is about racing or anything cool or fun about it anyways. So every time I try to change up, typically the performance isn't well anyways. I don't want to dive too deep into MX bikes YouTube analytic talk right now, but you know, I could probably talk all day. And if you guys have any questions down in the comment, let me know if you guys are trying to start your own channel or what you guys prefer to watch, because a vast majority of my videos that have done well are informational videos about MX bikes. And it's just a known fact to me, when I try something different, like maybe a fun video or something along those lines, it's just not gonna typically do well. Like, I had a fun video concept and series that I was doing. I don't know if I'll continue it, but Wheel of Bikes, I know some of you guys, maybe a lot of you guys, have subscribed to, you know, stay in tune with that series. But because it's racing and it's so much different from everything else that I've done, it doesn't perform on the channel. Still haven't figured out, you know, thumbnails and ways to title those sort of videos, so probably still will experiment with that. But other than that, it just stuff like that, it just made it feel like a vast waste of time. And I can't tell you guys enough how much of you guys actually did support it. Those few people that would show up on every video, go down and comment and say, hey, keep up the good work, stuff like that. I do appreciate it a lot, but like I said, you guys just aren't the majority. I was getting probably more positive comments when I was uploading daily, people saying, hey, I like your videos, versus spending probably 8 hours editing, then 2 people say W video. Like, I understand, I love the comments, thanks for the kind words, it definitely means a lot. Wasn't getting the audience I wanted, and that is a lot different from, you know, performance. It just wasn't catching the right people. It wasn't getting shown enough through YouTube. My impressions were like not significantly lower, but my click-through rate went down. It's just a whole lot of different things can go into it. You can kind of break it down and try to, you know, explain it or try to figure it out. And I have, trust me. And I'm not saying that I'm never gonna come out with a good video again. All my videos, I'm sure, will still be an okay quality and good. People like it when there's not too many cuts, you could actually see me ride. But in a video like this, where it's more about what I'm talking about than it is gameplay, then I'm probably gonna cut whenever I want. It takes time for me to kind of think of the sentences I want to say and not get the wrong message across. So while I'm riding and sitting here with my brain occupied, it's hard to kind of come up with things to say as I'm trying to focus on the game, along with me not taking a pause and just sitting here constantly talking and having no cuts. So I'm sure some of you guys are excited. I'm sure some of you guys are bummed, as I have held myself to a higher standard. That standard is lowering quite a lot, which is a bummer. I did like watching the product, the final product, making, you know, an hour and a half of footage become, you know, 15 minutes of just the best moments and just the pure things that I wanted in the video to make it a good video, background music, all that good stuff. It was just super fun to just put together something of my enjoyment and to see the time kind of pay off in the result. But when it comes to performance, definitely did not pay off. So I just didn't see a way I could keep going with that and be happy. So now, I mean, sure, there might be a good video once a week or something like that where I take, you know, multiple days on it. Yikes. And I might not upload on the weekends. I might not do certain things. I'll have to put together a new schedule. But it's just really complicated when it comes down to it, when it comes to why I'm doing it. I don't expect a lot of you guys to 100% understand. I just expect some of you guys to at least get the message that I'm trying to put across. So videos like track showcases and just like more of the normal MX bikes. I'm going back to just being another guy in the MX bikes community. I wanted to kind of stand out a little bit. I wanted to have some of the better videos in the space, but that obviously didn't pick up well. So I will just kind of be going back and relying on the old style of video, which it's not a bummer per se, but it is kind of what needs to be done, and I'm not 100% for it. And would I rather be doing the big hours and trying to put in the best videos? Sure, like that would be nice, obviously, but like I said, I want to do other things. This is pretty time consuming, and I'd rather focus on other things, especially for right now. Maybe in the future you guys will get the high quality fun videos back from me, but until then it'll probably just be more of the same old. And until I figure out how to make race videos do well on this channel, like I said, you guys are probably just going to get a bunch of informational videos about good bike setups and fun things to do, good track showcases, and just everything that kind of I used to do, you know? And sure, those will be the people, or there will be the people that say, hey, keep doing you, doesn't matter what happens. But a lot of this is for me, the cutting back on the hours I put into you know, every day I'm putting an extra 3 hours on the video editor, and if not that, I'm recording for 2 hours on an MX Bikes video that I'm gonna have to edit down to maybe 10-15 minutes, where it doesn't pay off at all. So a lot of this is for me, and I prefer it this way. And a lot of people will say, don't listen to the haters or the analytics, just keep doing what you enjoy. And I can't keep at that pace when I'm not enjoying it, because I'm not enjoying watching a video that I spend, you know, like I said, 5 to 10 hours editing. I can't just watch it get half the views of a video I posted that maybe 20 minutes editing, right? And it's just not enjoyable. It's not a good cycle for me, and it's definitely not where I want to spend my time. And congratulations to guys like Linz and Troy. They're now G Fuel and FXR guys, and props to them. But I wanted to kind of branch out, do my own thing. I wanted to have the high edits, the fun little memes in between. I don't know, just something different. I wanted to change up because I realized it was a lot of the same stuff on MX Bikes. Wanted to change the platform, maybe influence a little bit of a different way of, you know, posting MX Bikes videos, or different MX Bikes videos than perhaps you're used to seeing. That obviously wasn't received well, and I've seen less attention now than I was earlier. And back in the day when I posted daily, I felt like I had a community. I felt like I had maybe not an army behind me, but you guys kind of get the point of people knew me a lot better when I just talked and expressed how I just went through the video, you know, like I would talk about how I like the track, what I like about the track. I'd live stream a lot more. Now I barely have 40 minutes to watch an episode of a TV show. It feels like during the day, at least. Maybe in the mornings, it's a different story. But I am missing a lot of the feeling that I had back when I did do daily, because everybody was so supportive and there was just a lot more of a community feel to it. I know my viewership is still high, and I'm extremely thankful for that. I don't want you guys to think and get the wrong, you know, message across that I'm greedy. I want views. I want to put out what's best for like the overall general people in the community and myself. It's not tough making this video at all. It's something I've been thinking about probably for the last 3 days, something that just has to happen, something that just needed to be done and said on my end. And we'll see where this kind of takes me, career path, video path. We'll see what I start doing. I have no clue. I'm gonna have to go through my 100+ MX Bikes video ideas. I'm gonna have to start shuffling through some of those, deleting some, you know, getting through a lot more of that type of stuff. Basically, I have to plan out within a day versus planning out what I can do in a 3-day span. Exciting or not, I'm gonna stick to what works on YouTube, because that is what I enjoy. I enjoy building the channel. I enjoy gaining subscribers. I enjoy gaining supporters. I'll do a dive into the analytics, and I will kind of go through, scan through my video ideas like I mentioned, and kind of just do what works. That all being said, leave your thoughts, comments, everything like that below. I'll be reading them all as I always do. And also, go make sure to check out my last video and see if that changes your mind about anything that you're gonna say here about, you know, whatever. I feel like that video best describes what I'm trying to get across here, is that video versus this sort of video. You can compare this video to that video and let me know what you guys think, and just everything like that. So that'll be all for me. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, go down, subscribe, and go watch any of the past content on the channel. Help me out a lot. And deuces. Oh my god.